Hello, this is Garrick Miss. My name's Apollo, and I'm playing through Zombicide Black Plague Quest. Was it 5? The Commandry. Um, what we need to do is we need to get through this green door, and then all the way up through this blue door and into this exit. So somewhere in the objectives is the blue and the green objective. Need to find those. So I don't need to find all the objectives, but I do need to find the blue and the green one, and then get everybody out there. They can leave at the end of their turn. And we're starting here, and it may not be immediately obvious, but we have a spawn right on the beginning. And if you know me, you know I hate having my guys on spawns. Uh, but that's what it is. Our first goal here is kind of open these doors so we can get to these objectives, find the blue and the green ones. Secondary objective, get that spawn somewhere else. I don't care. Once where left or right would even be better than where it's at. It's in a bad place. All right. The order, again, I randomly select the order that we do. So Anne's going to start us off this time, followed by Nelly, Clovis, our heavy hitters, Silas, and Baldric, and then finally bringing up bat and cleanup here is Samson. And again, I arm the first 4 with melee weapons, so that I can make sure I get these doors opened up, and then the last 2 have my range type weapons. And again, we'll readjust. You'll notice I do a lot of trading here. Make sure we got the right stuff for the right person at the right time. But let's get started. Okay, so Nellie's gonna, or sorry, not Nellie. Anne's gonna start us, and she's gonna open one of these doors, and I'm gonna go. Let's start with this one. This is the bigger room, so we'll start there. She's gonna try to open, and she opens it first try. And how I spawn, I usually spawn the farthest, and I work my way to the beginning. That way, if I hit a double spawn at the last, it'll take it way over there instead of piling it all up on the front door. All right, so let's start way over there. We get a double spawn, speaking of which. In the purple door room, we get 2 walkers and 1 walker, so 3 walkers. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next room over, another double spawn. This corner room has 2 walkers and the necromancer. Okay, so I've been looking for him. So 2 walkers and necromancer. I don't like him in the building, but I like him in the building more than I like him like this spawner where it's at. So take out this spawner and then take him out. And then in this room here, broken wheelbarrow, he's gonna come my way. Yes, make it easy for me. And then a walker. Okay. So that's her first walker. That's her first action. Second action. Ooh, he's right there. She's gonna bloodlust in there. That allows her to move and attack as a single action. That's her second action. She missed. Third action. She missed. Okay. Nellie's not gonna help her out right now. Nellie's gonna open this door. Got it. All right. So we're gonna open that door, and again, we're gonna start our way and work our way around. So farthest room, necromancer. Ooh, he might chew on her. All right. This one, a brute. Okay, down here with the purple door, we got 3 walkers. I might have forgot to mention it. There are vault weapons, and so that's another thing I want to kind of get real quick is get these vault weapons. Okay, 3 walkers. This room, we get 2 walkers, and then right by the door, 2 walkers. Okay, so I can go either way. That's her first action. Second action, she's going to step and try to help Anne. So open door, step as her free move. She has a free move. She has 2 more actions. I'm going to go ahead and roll both attacks, see if I can take these out. Obviously, I'll kill the necromancer first. She got 1 hit, so she's going to take out the necromancer. Goodbye. That makes this where that spawner is now. We go there. So there's a brute over here. I need to make sure I take the hammer that way, which is Clovis is going to say, hey, you know what? Give me that hammer. I'm heading that direction. Get your bow and follow me or something. So he's going to second action step, third action swing his hammer, swing his hammer here, and he's going to get 2 hits, knock both of those guys out. All right. Early game, Clovis is pretty good. He just kind of lingers at the end there. Okay. Silas. Silas is going to trade Samson for his bow. Thanks for keeping it warm, but I'm gonna take care of that. There's still a walk over here. I'm gonna say send Samson over there. Second action step, third action shoot into here. And he's gonna miss. Wow, Silas, you're just another game. Alright, Baldric will back you up. So he's gonna step. He's got basically he got an extra spell, so he's gonna have 3 more actions as long as one of them is a spell, and he's gonna blast twice with his thing. He's gonna miss. These guys are dodgy. And then last one, miss. Okay. Clovis is a little worried. You guys backing him up ain't doing their job. All right, Samson's going to step here, back up the ladies, and he's going to get 2 swings with his sword to take out this walker. 1, got it. Should we be risky? Yeah, let's be risky. He's going to go ahead and search for his last action. Got some armor. All right. Okay, so we got our 3 guys here. 2 walkers come in their square. 3 ones come. The brute. This squad of 4 is going to come along. This squad of 3 is going to come along. And then we got 3 spawns. So I'm going to start here and then I'm going to go around. Now, ideally, at the end, eventually, what we'll do is we'll get just these 2 locations with spawners. And then they'll have the big horseshoe walk. Everybody, especially a necromancer, has to walk to get there. But we're going to go 1, 2, and then come back around for 3. All right, so a walker. Alright. A brute. Alright. And then inside the building, guess who's back? And this is exactly what I did not want to happen. It keeps spawning at that location. It's going to be hard to get rid of it. But he didn't bring anybody with him, so at least there's that. He has to come out past me to leave. Okay. Nelly. Nelly. No ranged attacks on this side. Great stat. Alright, she's going to search. Death Strike. I was just talking about how we didn't have any range attacks, and then we get one. Okay, so Death Strike. That's her first action. She can take a couple of shots with that into the next zone. Ooh, yeah. She knocks out 2 walkers. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put... Technically, there were 2 spells over here. 3 spells over there. It didn't really matter. They didn't have any way to go. It doesn't really matter this time. But let's go to Clovis. Clovis has his hammer. Gets to roll 2 dice. 2 hits. Alright, so he's going to knock those out. He wants the guys to shoot their ranges in the second room, so he's going to stay here and search. He's going to get a sword. Now, does he want to keep that or not? He's going to hand that over to Baldric, because Baldric can hold it up in his body slot. That'll give him some melee, and his mana blast kind of stinks here at the beginning. So I mean, he's always going to try to use it if he can, because he has that free spellcaster. But let's go to Silas. Let's have Silas search, and then he'll take a couple shots. All right, got the torch, and then I'll speed up my searching, and then he'll take 2 shots here. And a 2 hits for him. So, alright, he got a hit there. Did I roll a 2 last time and say he missed? I might have done that. So, Baldric. Baldric is going to blast with his mana blast. He's got 4 chances here. So he's going to shoot twice. Get 2 hits. Alright. So that's going to take out those. Shoot twice. Okay. He's like, look, I can do some magic. And then he got 2 more actions because one of those was his bonus. He's going to search Fireball. He's like, yeah, this is a joke. All right. And he's got 1 more action. He's going to give Clovis, Mana Blast. There you go. You can have that. Now you can do ranged attacks. And he might start going that way to back up the other guys with the fireball. Samson. Samson's going to borrow the Death Strike. And then he's going to take 2 shots in the next room. And he's going to get 1 hit. Okay. Sharing the wealth. 2 more sound tokens. Finally, Anne's going to borrow Death Strike. She's going to shoot into the next room. She's going to get a success. That Death Strike seems pretty good. There's another one. So borrow, shoot. She has 1 more action, and we're going to go ahead, risk it. Plenty of arrows. So she can get that over to Silas, and then we'll be looking good. All right. Zombie phase. They move. This brute moves. This walker moves. Again, we're started there. Come around. So double spawn. Walker and nobody. Nothing in sight. Okay. Come into the building. We get another double spawn still in the building. We get a walker and a runner. Walker and a runner. Okay. Alright. How we doing XP wise? I don't think anybody's really close to leveling yet. But Clovis is the closest one. Did I move this guy? Don't I think I did. I think he's here now. Okay, so let's yeah, because he started there. So Clovis is actually going to go get him. Now, if he fails, the other guy's going to have to come in and grab the X's. Grab the hammer and try to back him up. Okay, so Clovis is leading the pack. 1 action step. 2nd action, swing the hammer. Got him. And then 3rd action, so we got an X here. But I'm really going to go for the vault weapons first. He's going to... He has a sword, so he can open the vault. He actually got a better chance opening the vault. So I'm going to have Clovis go ahead and search. Dragon Bile, good. So now we got a torch, we got Dragon Bile. We can take out the abomination once so far. Alright, so got a torch out. He's going to search longbow and bolts. Nice. Alright. Unfortunately, like, until I'm standing here and shooting this way, longbow's kind of meh. Maybe I'll just keep the short bow, since I can shoot it in my own space with that. Okay, that's 1st action. 2nd action, 3rd action. Some people can borrow one of his ranged weapons, which he'll probably end up with a longbow anyway, because somebody will take the short bow. Baldric. Baldric will search 1. Shield. Love to give that to Clovis, but he's not going to do that right now. That's 1, 2, 3. And next time he's going to open this vault door. Alright, that brings us to Samson. Speaking of borrowing, he's going to borrow the short bow from Silas. That's his 1st action. 2nd action, he's going to shoot it. 3rd action, he's going to shoot it again. And he's going to take out the Necromancer. And again, I don't want these spawners in the building. So let's get rid of those first. So he's borrow, shoot. Okay. Anne's we're gonna let those guys come to us. She's gonna search. She gets apples. Great. Nellie's gonna search. Plenty of bolts. Great. If I had any crossbows, I don't have any crossbows here. And I think that's it. I think we're done here. So zombie phase. So these guys step. This guy 1, 2. So now I have a runner in my zone here. Step. Alright, starting over there. Another double spawn to the right. We get a brute and a brute. Pair of brutes. Okay. And then in the building, We get, oh my god, really? Another necromancer in the building? He's just like, I am going to be in this building. I don't care what you say. He brings no one with him. He's like, I know what your plan is. I'm going to thwart it as best I can. Okay. Silas cannot do anything in his room because the short bow went away. Probably didn't want him to do anything anyway. So he's going to do 3 shots in this other room with the longbow. Alright. And he does have plenty... No, it's bolts. So he gets 1 hit. It's pretty sad for him. Okay, Baldric. Baldric has the sword. Again, you roll the number of dice for the weapon normally to open doors. So he opens that door, no problem. That's first action. Second action, third action, search. And not what he was looking for. The orcish crossbow. And he's going to come back up. So, well, he opened, stepped, and grabbed. So he can't come back up. So he's done. Samson. We got a runner in our square. So he's going to start with that. Take out the runner. Alright, that's 1 XP. And again, he has a short bow. So he's going to take 2 shots with the short bow. And he's going to take out 1 of those. And that's his 3 actions. Anne is going to search, get a sword. She'll eventually want to get that to Silas. But until then, that's her first action. Second action, she's going to bloodlust into here with that sword. Take out 1 of those. Let's put it there for now. And then for her third action, she will try to take out the other one. And she'll take out the other one. All right. 1, 2, 3. She's like, I'm leading. I started us off. I'm leading the way. All right. Nelly. Nelly's going to search. Get a mana blast. Okay. Oh, she has plenty of arrows. So search, step, borrow the sword, and plenty of arrows as her third action. She can equip back with a sword. And so search, step, borrow, and she's going to step back. And that way, Silas, she can either give it to Silas or Silas will trade her to get the sword and the arrows. All right. And then that brings us to Clovis. Clovis is going to search. Get an axe. That is handy. I don't need it at the moment. Somebody needs to go after that X. And there's an X over here. I think he's going to start working his way to that X. 1, 2. Because I think we're going to... How are we doing here? Samson's at 4. So if he gets 3 more, we're going to level. And Clovis is at 2. So him slowing down is probably good. Getting away from everything. Though he has a hammer. There are brutes coming, and nobody else has a way. Oh no, Baldric's coming up with the orcish crossbow, so we're okay. All right. So zombie phase. Move. Necromancer steps in. Top left. Okay, a brute. Double spawn into the building. We get a walker. Along with a walker. And then the second one in the building, a abomination. It's okay. We got the torch and we got the dragon bile, so we can take care of him. I prefer to have repulse and not have to mess with that stuff yet, but it's okay, because I like to have the torch to search with. Come on, Baldric, come back. Alright, so 1. Does he have anything that we need? 1, 2. I'm going to search. There's another dragon bile. 2. Okay. Oh, 2. 3. Clovis has the other dragon vial. So these two guys have the dragon vial. We need to get that over there with the torch to deal with that thing. Abomination. Okay. Samson. Samson's going to search. Plenty of bolts. What's up with all the bolts? All right. And should he risk it? He's gonna risk it. He's gonna go ahead and shoot and try to take this out. He hits on a 3. All right. He takes out the necromancer. That'll leave and some freedom to back up away from that abomination. Okay, so searched, shot. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else he can do, really. So Anne's going to step back. Then she's going to search. She gets a torch. So now we have 2. We can wipe out the abomination twice with that. We get everybody together. And there are no targets within range, so we're good. Nellie's going to search. She gets a torch. All right. And then she's going to give plenty of arrows and the sword to Silas. So now he can make attacks in his zone as well. That's 2 actions for her. I think we're good. All right. Clovis. Clovis is going to search. Healing. Okay, so anybody hurt yet? No. All right, so just put that in his pocket. And again, move. He's just going to stand over this and search until we are ready to level. And then, which is probably not going to be that long, given that there's the abomination coming, and we're just going to have to take him out. As soon as Clovis gets over here. We got plenty of torches on this side. All the dragon bile on that side. Okay. All right, so let's go to Silas. Silas is going to search. Great sword. Who could use a great sword? Who couldn't use a great sword? I'm going to give that to Anne. Honestly, she's probably the best one for that. So search, trade. I'm going to give the other short sword to Nellie. She has the most mobility, so losing an attack thing or a ranged attack probably isn't that bad for her. Okay, that's his 3 actions. Search, pass. All right, zombies. So step in the building. Abomination. So Clovis. Oh my God, Baldric. We're gonna have to back up because Baldric's not gonna get here this round. Yeah, we're gonna have to back up. All right. If he activates, we definitely have to back up. Okay, let's spawn. Starting out there. Please let it be a necromancer. A walker. Double spawn to the building. Inside the building, we have no one. And a brute. Okay. All right. Doing okay so far. Samson. So, yeah, we're going to have to back up because Baldric's not going to get here until the end of this round. So I'm going to search. Maybe I'll get lucky. No, great sword. Okay, he was a secondary idea for a great sword. So he found that. First action, second action, step here. He's already got a lot of XP, so I'm going to let other people kill the walkers. All right, so Anne's turn. Anne's going to search. She's got another set of apples here. That's her first action. Second action, Death Strike. Misses. That's a sound token. And then she's going to step back. Nellie. Search. I'm glad she has the 2 swords for that. That's her first action. Second action, she's going to swing her 2 swords. Yeah, she's going to... Sorry. There's a zombie in our square. She's going to swing her 2 swords. Kill the zombie. as her second action, third action step. And she's done. Like I said, Clovis is just going to sit here and search till we're leveling. He finds a dagger. He's like, yeah, I'm going to give that to one of my ladies over there. He'll go ahead and equip that instead of the mana blast. And he's just waiting. He's just cycling through. So this next round, he's going to come back and start joining everybody. All right, Silas, first action, search. Speed, that would be, oh, he's got that. Okay, speed and a longbow. He's got his torch, so he can... okay. Ooh. Crazy idea. Speed. First action. Oh no, he can't get there and do it. He can get here and see Baldric, but he can't cast speed on Baldric. Baldric. No, he wouldn't have enough actions anyway. Okay, so that's all right. He's gonna do one shot into this other one. Yep. Starting to get the feel of his longbow. Takes out that one of those walkers, and then he's gonna step back. That's his three actions. Baldric. 1, 2. Who's got the least XP? Ironically, is Baldric. 1, 2. And then 3, he's going to trade. Who is probably going to do the least amount of searching is Silas. So 1, 2, 3, he's going to trade. Go ahead and put this sword in his body slot. Do you have any other? He's going to take the speed as well. So he's going to equip the torch and the dragon bile. I'm going to go ahead and hand off the orcish crossbow to Silas. We're going to put these two. I'm going to put the shield in his inventory. He can be like the kind of the armory over there. People can start going and getting their stuff from Silas. And we're going to get ready for the abomination to come. All right, so that's everybody. So move, 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 move. Abomination and a walker. And a brute. Starting upper left. A walker. This is our last blue spawns round. A runner. And a brute. Okay. All right. And we can handle brutes with the orcish crossbow, so we're good there. It is Anne's turn. Anne's going to cast... You want to kind of push it? Well, we know Baldric's going to level up, so Anne's going to go... Start going towards this X. 1, search. Of course. That, and then we're going to roll 5 dice for that great sword to kill that walker. So there's a walker in my zone. And yeah, she'll knock that walker out. Best laid plans of mice and men, right? Okay. Nelly. 1, search. Invisibility. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so she's going to get that X, and Anne's going to come back. We know we're going to level up this time. So Clovis is going to go ahead, grab the X. That's for the blue door. That'll give him 5 experience, taking him up to 10. That's his first action. Second action, third action, fourth action. Okay. Silas is going to shoot the orcish crossbow. There's a walker in here. He's going to try to take that out. Get whatever XP he can get first before it gets blown up. Gets 1 XP. Second action step. Third action, search. Hand crossbow. He's going to equip that right now. It's actually good for him here early on. Baldric. Dragon Bile. Torch. That's 2 actions. Boom. Blow up the abomination. That gets him 5 XP, which does not level him. And so for his next action, we can get he doesn't have the Orcish crossbow anymore. That's right. Oh no, we went the wrong way. Alright, so I think we're gonna go that way with all our friends. Alright, so he's gonna 1, 2, 3, he's just gonna step. Well, no, he'll just stay there. Does Samson have anything he wants? Not really. Okay, so for his last action, he's gonna re-equip speed and fireball, and for a free action, who do I want? Anne or yes, Anne has Death Strike, so I'm gonna speed Anne back into my square so I can get that Death Strike from her. Okay, and then that brings us to Samson. Samson's gonna step 1. He's gonna trade with Silas and get some good stuff here. Again, he's going to become kind of like the walking armory. I'm going to take that. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take... Yeah, I'm just going to take everything I can from him. So he has... So Silas still has the hand crossbow, the longbow, his sword, plenty of arrows, and plenty of bolts. And then great sword, Orcish crossbow, a longbow, a short bow, a short sword, probably going to get chucked, a shield. He's already wearing armor, so plenty of bolts for that Orcish crossbow. If he keeps it or somebody else takes it. And step, trade, search? He's full. He can't give it to anybody. He's going to step back. Okay, so we're going that way now. Past the spawner. Oh, I hate that. But I could take the vault, but we need to get into that vault anyway. So we got to go towards the spawner anyway. Okay. All right. That's all my guys. So step. Hustle here with the runner. Step. Getting the whole Congo line going. Step. Okay, so we are now in the yellow. So a runner. 3 walkers. And all standard walkers. So let's go start this way. Walker, 3 walkers, this walker, this walker, this walker. Okay. All right. Nelly came over here to get this X. That's the other one. All right. We actually don't need... We can actually go there. We're going to go open those doors at the very least. Open the green door while we're still in the yellow. That gives her... Takes her up to 8. Man. Okay, that got lucky. That's 1 action. She now has, as long as she moves, 5 actions. So 1, 2, 3. He's already got plenty of bolts over here, right? Okay. What does he have? He has a short bow. Okay. And a long bow. Or Clovis. She's gonna grab the short bow. All right. She has a short sword. She's gonna ditch her short sword. She's gonna grab the short bow, and she's gonna grab the great sword. Okay. Samson is going to have his shield, and he still has a longbow extra for Clovis. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this short sword. I don't think I need it. I think everyone's got better gear than that. Okay, that's her grab. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch 5. Okay, so she's done. All right, Clovis. 1, 2, 3, and then he's gonna he gets an extra die because he's Clovis. Fourth action, smash that brute in the head with the hammer, distracting him with an axe or with a dagger. Okay. Silas, who's got the axe? Yeah, he does. Ian is probably the best one to use the axe at this stage. So he can't take out this brute, so he's gonna like try to clear the way a little bit. So he's gonna use his hand crossbow to shoot at this walker. Got it. That's his first action. Of course, the axe just left us. All right. First action. Oh, he had a step. First, second. So he's only got one action left. So, oh my gosh. I just messed up, didn't I? I did a bunch of trading and he didn't have that equipment. I'm going to say Silas, or, yeah, Samson stepped back there last time and did the trading. Baldric. Nelly traded, well, yeah, okay. I think that's all right. I think Samson would have had to be in there. I think he had enough actions to do that. Because I think he was just idling there, just trading. I don't remember. Okay. Moving on. That bus has passed. Let's put him there. So, Baldric. Baldric's going to hit Clovis with speed, bring him back, so Anne can... So he can get that axe for Ian. So that's his first action. Second action, he'll trade the axe. He'll give the axe to Anne. We are leveled up, right? So I'm going to go ahead and have Ian eat these 2 apples. Bring her up to 6th level. I'm going to grab the torch from her. Just in case something weird happens, she goes sideways here. And she died. Well, actually, we all got to survive, right? So, all right. Reach the exit zone with all survivors. Any survivor may escape through the zone at the end of his turn, as long as there are no zombies. All right. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna give her the axe. All right. 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. If I had another action, I would step, shoot, step, but I don't. Okay, and 1. All right. Well, I put those cards there because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to open that anytime soon. So let's shift these cards over here because I don't think I'm gonna go into this building again. Move that over there. Spawning here. Okay. So 1, 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to spawn towards the door. So, I think this is the farthest. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where this is only 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, I'm just going to lay all the cards down. So this one. Then we're going to go over there. There. And then over here. Again, towards the door. It's a double spawn. This one. He's got some people with him. That one. And then, oh, right. Perfect. That was the last card in there. Okay. So, in order. This one, 4 walkers. Just in case I run out of something or somebody gets in double activation, I need to know what order things went in. So 4 walkers. Then it was this one, 3 walkers. 3 walkers. If you hit this late game, this can be really dangerous. 4 more walkers. 3, 4. Okay, coming back over. Necromancer, and he brings with him 4 walkers. Already it's a little dangerous here. Starting to get use up all my walkers. 2 brutes and 2 runners. 2 brutes and 2 runners. Okay, 2 brutes and 2 runners. Oh, yeah, it was that, and then this one, and then I was like, I miscounted somewhere. Okay. And then this one is a runner. It would have been the Abomination if I would have still been blue. That was close. I thought it was going to be, and then I remembered. I'm right. I'm yellow. Yellow. All right. And a brute. Okay. All right. So first action step. Second action, open the door. Third action, get back. Let's deal with things as they come towards us, and we're just gonna have to cut our way through. Here's the good news. I can get rid of that spawner. Here's the bad news. It's now here. Oh my god. All right. It's okay. It's okay. At least now I can get into that vault if I want to. All right. It is Clovis's turn. Did I ever move this guy? I haven't moved everybody. That was the last turn. I mean, I need to. Oh, I need to shuffle the. Okay, not Clovis's turn. It's like, dude, you didn't even do the end game. Okay. Zombies even haven't even had a turn. Just I spawned so much, I was like, oh, all right, I spawned. Spawn, right? No. I need to do the zombies' turn. Okay. Everybody's going to move. Let me shuffle these cards up so I'm ready for the spawn round. Okay. All right. Good news is I only have to open one more building to spawn in, and that's just this one. So that's the good news. Okay, let's move everybody and then we'll spawn. So I'm going to go this route, this guy, and then inside here. So those guys step, hustle, step, hustle, step. Now in the building, this guy steps out. This group, we're going to go on this side first. Moves. Then on that side, so 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. And 1. All right. And we're going to spiral in. We're going to upper left, upper right, lower left, and then in the building. Okay, so first one. Brute. Oh, no. Yellow. Stop going back to blue. 2 walkers. 2 walkers. Then all standard runners. I'm going to get somebody attacked. Do we have any armor? Okay, Samson. Samson has armor. Awesome. Okay, so this runner is going to step in and attack. These runners are going to 1, 2, but they're not going to attack. So I have 1 runner attack so far. And this guy, 1, 2, he's going to run. This guy, 1, 2, he's going to run. Okay, so that's that spawner. Down in the lower left, all standard walkers. There's a walker. He's going to step in. Okay. Clovis is a little nervous about that. That's what killed him a couple games ago. These guys in the building are going to step. These guys in the building are going to step. These guys in the building are going to step. These guys in the building are going to step. All right, and then that's the third, and then the Necromancer spawn. And the Necromancer is going to step. Okay, well, that's actually kind of convenient. And then we got 1 runner trying to bite Samson. Now, Samson has a +1 to his armor because of his iron hide. So instead of rolling a 4, he can roll a 3. And he has a shield if he needs to re-roll. So as long as you roll 1 or 2, we're looking for anything but 1 or 2s. And of course I roll 1. Okay, let's try it again. Anything but 1 or 2s. 1 or 2s. I found healing. So if you get, yeah, Clovis has it. So if he gets bit, it's not the end of the world. And that's good because he did get bit. All right. Takes the damage. All right. And it's Clovis's turn. And Clovis would love to hand healing over to somebody, but he's a little busy with the guys in the square. So in the zone here. So he's gonna hammer, dagger, and then his bonus ability. And there are 3 runners. It's a little hard to see here. 3 runners and a walker. So he knocks out 1 runner. He knocks out 2 more runners. That's his third action. Sorry, second action, third action. Takes out the walker. So he has 1 action left. And he's going to trade Clovis, because Clovis has that free spellcaster. He's going to trade Clovis the speed, the healing, and he can put his speed in his pocket. And looks like we're going to be busy for a while. I'm going to keep my dagger handy. So Silas, he can't take out the brute coming up, but there's several walkers in here. He's just going to go to town on them. So first action, shoot with the hand crossbow. That gets him 1 walker. And then longbow hits with that. Second action hits with that. Third action, he's really leaning heavy on that bonus to hit. The ranged weapon. He gets another action. Take out the last walker. Yeah. Take it out. Okay. Reason why I don't keep shooting with the hand crossbow is you got to reload it. So it's good for, it automatically reloads at the beginning of the, or at the end of the round. But I really would rather just keep attacking than to reload and shoot. Okay. Baldric. Baldric's going to heal. His first action. I'm going to move this over. Because I am going to use that first room maybe to search while we're dealing with all this mess. Because he doesn't... Well, there is a death strike in the house. All right. Okay, first action heal. Second action trade for death strike. Yeah. I'm going to give her a torch for now. Put healing in his backpack. That's his second action. He's got another magic, or got 3 in his magic. He's already used his spellcaster. So he's got 2 more. Let's try to get this cover out of the way from this necromancer. So cast both that way. Takes out one of these guys. That'll make it a little bit easier on Samson. So Samson's going to shoot his orcish crossbow to the north here. And a 3 hits, so he's going to take those 2 out. That brings him to yellow. All right, he's got 3 more actions now. Like I said, I'm going to get rid of this one. Replace the building one with it. Okay. He's going to reload. And he's going to shoot on this brute. And take him out. Okay. And then he's going to give the longbow to Anne. Okay. Clovis or Anne? Clovis is like, please, man, give me some good equipment. Okay, I'm going to hand the longbow. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to hand the longbow to Clovis. I'm going to take and he'll have the mana blast and the dagger. Anne's actually going to trade for that. All right. So Samson's done. Anne trades for the dagger and the mana blast, so at least she has a ranged thing. That's her first action. Second action, step. Third action, search. Maybe I can find something better. A lightning bolt and a short sword. I'm not keeping short swords now, but lightning bolt, that's better than a mana blast. But Baldric's gonna want it, so she'll hold on to that. Actually, she'll go ahead and equip. Yeah, she'll equip it for now. Nelly is going to. You guys look like you got it covered. First step, second step, trade for the axe, and the torch. Let me see what I can hand off here. She's going to wield the axe. She's going to hold on to her greatsword. Oh, we got 2 torches. Okay, so you can have a torch. I can have a torch. Why don't you take all the spells? Put your greatsword in your hand. Give me your dagger for right now. So I'm using the axe at the moment. Okay. That's a trade. Search. You're not a search deck. Search. Another dagger and armor. That's pretty good. So step. Trade. Search. That's 3. She got 2 more. 1, 2. And come get this axe. I'm going to open this door. All right. That looks like everybody. We got a runner coming up on us. All right, so 1, 2, runner in our square. These guys step. These guys step. 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 Another runner coming. There. Building people. Starting to filter out. Okay. All right, so if I wasn't greedy, I would push here since I got both those, but I really want that Inferno. So let's go ahead. Spawning 1, 2, and then in the building. So Abomination. I was happy before because I missed him because I wasn't in yellow. Now I'm in yellow and I catch him. All right, double spawn into the building. In the building, a brute and all standard walkers. At least they weren't back to back. All right, all standard walkers. Okay, so these guys step. This guy steps. Step, step. Building people. This mob comes out. We're going to have to deal with them. Luckily, I got Fireball here, so Baldric can do some serious damage if he needs to. And it's Silas's turn. So Silas is going to start us off. There's better people for fighting this runner. I just need to make sure I don't forget him. So Silas is going to shoot. Again, hand crossbow, then we're going to switch over. That's a hit. That's 2 hits because he hits on a +1. So that's 2. And then his last 3 actions, he's going to shoot the longbow into there. Okay. So, and 3 hits. Okay. All right, so that's 5 XP. So this is why Silas kind of is pretty good. Is you get him in a situation like this, he's getting him enough XP like as if he's killing an abomination every round. All right. Samson. Samson's going to start by shooting with his crossbow. He's going to hit 2 walkers in there. Then he's going to stab with it with the runner in here. That's his second action. Third action, reload. Fourth action, shoot up in that next one again and take out that one. Okay, that's 4. Did I skip? Oh, man. Okay, I'm just going to come back and do him now. But, 12. Okay, but I skipped his turn. All right. I have a problem with that. All right. So his turn got skipped. Sorry about that. But we're going to pick him up now. So first action, step. Second action, search. Got a Dragon Bile. We got some torches over here. Yeah, we got a couple torches. And then he'll step back, and then we'll just say that's all he's got. That's all he can do this turn. No, he couldn't have done that because there was that runner in there, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. I mean, I'm trying to play this as 6 people. Imagine, like, this player stepped up, went to the bathroom, came back, and they're like, we skipped your turn. Now you can take your turn. And 1, 2, take this X. That takes her up to 11. That'll give her another action. 1, 2. Her inventory is full, so she's going to start heading back. 1, 2, 3. Take the X. 4. Nelly, open the door. Yes, that does make a sound. Okay. Second action, step into the yellow vault. Third action, take Inferno. She's not going to do any more searching because she's full up. Open, step, take Inferno. Step, and step. Okay. Clovis. So Clovis has a longbow. He can see into this room. He's just going to take 4 shots into that room. He doesn't have any re-rolls, so get back here. All right. And he hits. And people are like, that's why we don't give you the good equipment, man. All right. You're a goofball. All right. Zombie turn. Step. 1, 2. Got a runner back in our zone. Step. Abomination's coming. Once the ladies get back, we can start moving forward. Step. All right, and then we'll just kind of take over this area and go that way. Again, I don't like that zone, but this is what it is. All right, 2 runners, and then another runner, and then in the building, a double spawn back to the beginning, Necromancer with 2 walkers, and then the second one, 2 more walkers. So Necromancer over here, and he's bringing 4 walkers with him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. That's great, but I don't know if I want to wait for him. All right, Baldric. It is Baldric's turn. You know what? I'm just going to kill that runner. He's in the zone, so I don't miss out on him. All right, so he is dead. He's like, that's what I would have done last turn if I would have been sitting at the table. I skipped my turn. Okay. First action. Second action. Fireball. That's 2 hits. Third action. Fireball. That's 2 more hits. Fourth action. Death Strike. And another Death Strike. That's my 5th action. So, and 1 more hit. Okay. Alright, he got 5 XP. He's heating up. Okay. Samson. Orcish crossbow. Shoot. That's 1. Reload. Shoot. That's 2 more. And that's 3 for him, taking him up to 15. Hand it unloaded to Clovis. Clovis is going to have to load it. I'm going to give him plenty of bolts. I'll take the longbow. Plenty of bolts here. So he'll have to load it, and then he can shoot this guy. And get there. All right. And 1, 2. What does she have that she can pass off to anybody? Lightning bolts. Does he want that instead of Death Strike? No, not right now. But she will trade it to him. I'm gonna take the Dragon Bile, get that and the torch together. You could have invisibility. Nobody likes that. I got 2 mana blasts or a great sword. Yeah, bloodlust. I'm gonna put her short bow in. So we got the dragon bile. We got the torch. 2 mana blasts. She really wants Inferno. Though right now Baldric would be better with it. I guess I don't have to throw these away yet, so I won't, even though they're junk. That's one action there. Okay, she's done. Alright, Nelly, 1, 2, and I'm going to trade with Anne to begin with. I'm going to give her a dagger. Hold on to this torch. And the armor. I'm going to trade that to Clovis. Keep the axe out to open that door. Yes, because she's the fastest. She's going to boom, 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 boom. She can come back if she needs to. Though she probably won't, but okay. 1, 2, trade, and she's going to trade Clovis, give him some armor. And the dragon bile. And the great sword. Because even though he has an orcish crossbow, that's more dice. And she'll take the hammer, which combined with her dagger can be pretty effective. Inferno. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got 1 more action. No ranged weapons. If I give... She'll take the Death Strike, I guess, and give Inferno to Baldric. Okay. Of course, you can't... Let's not do that. I'm going to need Anne to plow the road for me. So I'm going to give Anne... Does he have both? Yeah, he does. Okay. Inferno. After all. Because she's going to have to clear out these brutes so I can get there if the other people don't. Alright. Clovis's turn. Clovis reloads, fires at this guy, takes him out. That's 2 actions. Reloads, hands this to the orcish crossbow to Silas. Silas is going to step 1. Orcish crossbow. Actually, let's do this. I'm going to give you both crossbows. I'm going to take the longbow and the plenty of arrows. Alright. So, it's loaded. He's going to step. He's going to shoot in here with the orcish crossbow. Take out that guy. He's going to shoot in there with the hand crossbow. Take out 2 of those. Gives him 3. Take him up to 17. And then he will step back. Step back. We're not ready to hang out here next to this spawner yet. It's a little dangerous. Alright. Zombie. 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 This guy runs. These guys run. And he steps. Then 2 over there, 1 over there, and then 1 in the middle. So 1, 2. We're still in yellow, though Silas and Clovis are about to level up. Okay, 4 walkers, 2 runners. 2 runners. Runner, walker. Runner, 3 more walkers. Okay. Alright. And then over there, we got a runner. And then in the building, we got a brute. Okay. And it is Samson's turn. I think we're just going to relocate into this first room. So, shoot. Take out this walker. That's his first action. Second action, step. Third action, shoot with the longbow over here. Take out one of those. And fourth action, step into the room. Nelly. 1, 2. Inferno. This brute. For 3. All these sounds are gone. Take him out. Her third action, fourth action, she's going to try to open this door with the greatsword. She does. It's going to make another noise. Nellie's like, why did I hold on to this axe? There's a door way over here. You can go towards that. Yeah, she'll make a break for that door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Clovis. 1. He's got the longbow. He's going to take a shot on that. Okay, takes that out. Brings him up to 18. He's about to level. Second, third, fourth, he's going to search. Of course. No bad deed goes unpunished. Okay, so he's got actions. Of course, the guys that aren't great at melee are coming up behind. Okay, that's all right. They got swords. 1, 2... Swing the sword. You could do actually, he's going to do the bayonet on the orcish crossbow. Good, because I rolled a 3. I took that out. Alright. So, there's that. Step, attack. So, let's get greedy. We're going to search. Leather armor! Yeah, that's crap. Alright. Okay. Clovis. Baldric. 1, 2, 3. Fireball. That's dual wheel fireball. Okay. Now watch. This will all be brutes in here. But okay, we're ready. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Step. 1, 2. Step. All right. She's got a step. Open the door. Step. Depending on what's in there, and then everyone's going to start moving that way to leave. All right. So, double spawn still at the top left. Necromancer, and we are still barely in yellow. Right. Okay. Yeah, barely. Okay. 2 walkers. So Necromancer and 2 walkers. He steps. About as close to orange as I can get. Upper right. Necromancer. He's making a break for it. And then in the building, a double spawn back to the beginning. 2 walkers and a runner. 2 walkers and a runner. Okay. Okay. And it is Anne's turn. And of course, nothing she has. Should I just go to leave? We should. We should kind of everybody zone up on 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nelly, step. No. Let's step here because everybody's going to move forward, but they're not going to be able to act. Except for the people like Nelly and Baldric. So let's stay here, and then whatever's in here we'll deal with. I know that might be being overly cautious, but let's just do it. So step, second action, open this door, spawn in there, and we get 3 walkers. Okay, so I was being overly cautious. I think with a double fireball, he's going to be able to clear that out. But I'm going to soften him up. So step, axe. She has 3 more actions, so she's going to use her short bow. She might take all these out. All right, took 1 out. Maybe I'm not being overly cautious. All right, Clovis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Silas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baldric. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then free magic action to double fireball. Alright. He was able to handle it. We're going to win next round. Alright. And then Samson. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Everybody's looking at Anne like, why are you hanging back? Don't you have faith? And she goes, ha ha ha, very funny. Nice pun. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. These runners are going to try to catch up to us, but at the end of our turn, not the end of the round, end of our turn, we get to leave. So 1, 2. You guys run. Step. Step. 1, 2. So if they don't get in on us this time, that's it. All right. Could they go activate, activate, activate? Somehow, maybe. I don't see how, but okay. Maybe a bunch of double spawn chains in a row. So 2 in the northwest. We have not leveled up. Okay, so 3 walkers. We're still in yellow. 3 walkers and 2 brutes. 3 walkers and 2 brutes. Okay. And then upper right, a single brute. And then in the building, a brute. And we have won the game. Okay. Nelly goes in there, leaves at the end of her turn. Clovis goes in there, leaves at the end of his turn. Silas goes in there, leaves at the end of his turn. Baldric, Samson, 1, 2, leave it. Okay, there we go. Sorry, went a little bit longer than I meant to, but I knew I could finish this fairly quickly. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great time.